Hey guys, LE here. Really quickly before the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Cindy L for this book that I got in the mail, Hail to the Chiefs. I love it. I've already almost finished it. I can't stop reading it. It's just so awesome. I wanted to say thank you so much. But yeah, today's video is going to be a spotlight video about Tex. It's one that y'all have been requesting for a long time. And yeah, with that said, let's get to it. Alright, so first off, Tex has been moved to the front pasture right here because lately he's been breaking through my dad and my grandpa's fences trying to get to the back to breed one of my grandpa's cows, and he's been getting into fights with my grandpa's bull. His name is Billy. My dad made a video about this 2 weeks ago, so for those of you that saw it, you can see that he's been pretty destructive around here lately. And with that said, I'm sure y'all will understand if I tell the story from this side of the fence, just for my own safety, you know. Okay, so Tex wasn't rescued like a lot of the animals on the sanctuary. He was actually adopted, and he was meant to be a replacement for the bull that we lost during the flood after Hurricane Harvey. My dad and Jamie did very thorough research to see what animal would be the best to bring around here, and they ended up deciding that a longhorn would be the best fit because longhorns are very hardy and they are well adapted to the vegetation here in Texas, or I guess the lack thereof rather. Being hardy is especially important here in Texas because I think people really underestimate how hot it gets, especially like during the summertime. Of course, in the winter, the grass dies, so every animal has to make do without grass for that period of time. But in addition to that, at the peak of the summer, it gets so hot here that the grass dries up. So other types of cows that are very reliant on grass have a very hard time in Texas because that's at least 4 months of the year where they simply don't have their #1 food source. And Tex, being a pure longhorn, is able to adapt to that very well because longhorns can eat other types of foliage like shrubs and leaves. Alright, so we got Tex when he was just over 1 year old, or what they would call a yearling, and he made an impact immediately when he got here. Tex was responsible for our first ever viral video that wasn't based off some sort of tragedy. Our first viral video, of course, was my dad's reunion with the pets after returning home from the flood. Our second viral video was my dad trying to resuscitate Maggie's puppy that she accidentally smothered. And then the third viral video was Tex chasing that red ball around in the back pasture. Tex has had another video go viral of him rolling around a blue barrel similarly to how he did for the red ball, and that video was featured on the Dodo and Snapchat. However, the video of him rolling the red ball gained so much attention that a team of scientists from Texas A&M who study animal behavior came out to the sanctuary 3 different times to watch Tex roll the red ball in person. The scientists said they were intrigued by the fact that, well, first of all, an animal that big had that much energy to begin with. Most animals that large try to conserve their energy rather than exert it if they don't have to. I mean, rodeo bulls get riled up and rambunctious, but that's out of agitation. Tex was different though. Seeing Tex run around and play with that ball recreationally was unlike anything they'd ever seen before. You know, what's even more fascinating than all of that is what you could call human-like mood swings he displays in that video. You can visibly see in his body language and demeanor that he is like upbeat, happy, and feeling playful whenever he's chasing the red ball. But that flips on a switch the second it pops. You can see it totally just changed to sadness and despair. So the team of scientists wanted to see this firsthand. I'm sure they had really high hopes that he would run around and chase that red ball and that they could like record it and like watch it in person. But of course, Tex completely shut down all 3 times they came and went back to being a typical hard-headed bull and not once chased the ball whenever they were here. So I think it's safe to say that if my dad hadn't been lucky enough to record that video, that nobody would believe that it ever happened. You know, that's what I love about animals though. And I think that's what all of us here love about animals, is that they do things that resemble what we as humans would do and are thus relatable. A lot of people like to call it personification, giving human-like characteristics to non-human things. But at the end of the day, I feel like humans and animals have the same goals in life, just to maintain the continuation of their species and just have fun and live a happy life. So in essence, I feel like humans and animals really aren't that different. So I've come to the back pasture real quick to show you that ever since that video went viral, we've been sent 45 red balls in the mail. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5, maybe a 6th under there that have been popped already. So it's safe to say that with Tex around, balls don't have a very long lifespan around here. So that's about all I got on Tex right now. Like I said though, he's still very young, and I'm sure his story's still being written as we speak.
I think he just took care of that for me, folks. Oh boy, look out! Move! You go! You god dang it!
But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. Hope y'all have a great day, and as I always say, your boy Ellie out.